Get ready for the dictation. 5 seconds to go. Start. I would like to draw the attention of the House towards the need for speedy passage of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Amendment Bill. The Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act and its rules in their present form restrict the availability of essential narcotic drugs which are administered to patients in severe pain. The licensing regime makes it very time consuming, and to avoid legal hassles, hospitals are wary of stocking such medicines. In most states, barring some states like Odisha and Maharashtra, hospitals have to obtain licenses from different departments like excise, drugs control, health, etc. These licenses are for a very short period, and by the time they are able to procure the medicines, the permit period is almost on the verge of lapse. Therefore, they buy very small quantities, as a result of which deserving patients are deprived of the highly effective pain relief medication. The proposed amendment bill aims at creating uniform regulations for all states and union territories and creating a single label clearance for procurement of narcotic drugs and subsequently improving the availability of pain medication across the country. For the lakhs of patients suffering from diseases such as cancer and AIDS, the speedy passage of this bill will ensure that some measures of relief is provided to them. Therefore, I would request the government to support this cause and ensure that it is passed in this monsoon. Honorable members, are as you are aware, the Lokpal and Lokayukt Bill 2011, which was passed by Lok Sabha on 27th December 2011, has been returned by Rajya Sabha with amendments. The amendments made by Rajya Sabha are to be considered by Lok Sabha. In view of the expectations of the people regarding the Lokpal and Lokayukta's bill under Direction 2, I direct that the House may take up consideration of amendments made by Rajya Sabha in the Lokpal and Lokayukta's bill 2011 before the notice of motion of no confidence are brought before the House. Madam Speaker, before you proceed further in this regard, I would like to draw the attention of Rules 98 and 99. Rule 98 says that if a bill other than money bill passed by the House and transmitted to the Council is returned to the House with amendments, it shall on receipt be laid on the table, and Rule 99 says that after the amended bill has been laid on the table, any minister in the case of a government bill or in any other case, any member may, after giving 2 days notice or with the consent of the Speaker without notice, move that the amendments be taken into consideration. Now, in this motion, that the Honorable Law Minister is moving this bill as amended has not been laid on the table of the House. I was circulated only this morning. It has not been tabled formally. You should first table them. Secondly, there should be 2 days notice after a bill from the council is sent to this house. This 2 days notice has not been given. We received the bill this morning. With the consent on the bill, the minister can move a motion for the consideration of the bill. If you have not given consent, then somebody should move a motion to waive this rule under Rule 388. But neither of this has been done. We are fully in support of the Lokpal bill, but Madam, my interest is to see that the rules and procedures of the House are properly followed, and he has not mentioned why the 2 days notice has been waived. I want to know whether you have given consent for laying of the bill today. Why was the bill not tabled in the House? When the Honorable Minister was laying the papers on the table of the House, why did he not lay it on the table of the House before starting to move for consideration of the amended bill with the amendments from the Rajya Sabha? Madam, I seek a ruling on this because unless we observe the procedure, we would set a bad precedent for posterity. For the future, you must clear up this point before you allow him to move his motion. Honorable members, I agree that as per practice, amendments made by Rajya Sabha to a bill passed by Lok Sabha are first circulated to the members of Lok Sabha, and only after that the bills are returned by Rajya Sabha with amendments are being laid on the table of the Lok Sabha. Honorable members would appreciate that the Lokpal and Lokayukta's bill is an important piece of legislation. It was also agreed in the Business Advisory Committee meeting held yesterday that Lok Sabha would consider the amendments made by Rajya Sabha today itself, and that is why we are taking it up in an emergent manner. Madam Speaker, I wish to congratulate our colleagues in the Rajya Sabha for having passed the Lokpal bill yesterday unanimously. Stop.